Hello guys,
welcome
welcome
back
back
to
to
the...
Hello guys, welcome back to the podcast. I'm here with Cyber Will.
Oh yeah, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm fine, yeah. Today I haven't told you what we're doing in this video, have I?
You haven't.
Yet.
You kept it all secret.
I've kept it all secret for a reason because I wanted to see your true reactions to the question. So normally we're way too behind on everything that comes out. That we're literally like a month behind.
And no one watches it.
Yeah.
Listens.
Because it just seems pointless to cover things that have been oversaturated in people talking about it.
Yes, I know what that means.
So what we did, or what I did personally, but we're doing a question today, and today, Will, I'm asking you a question of, should shows last forever?
Ooh.
I hope you'd have that reaction.
Ooh. Is that the only question?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, end the podcast. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't know, because it has to get to a point where it does stop. Because you say shows, but I'm going to go movies as well,
right?
Because Star Wars is going to stop one day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we won't ever have episode 192. Do you know what I mean? Like in 10 billion years. So shows, they should be off air. Like, for example, Doctor Who, of course.
That was one of those ones I was going to bring up. Yeah.
But like in the, or was it the 80s that stopped, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then it came back for a revival. I think there should be revivals, but not carried on straight.
I was going to mostly talk about this in terms of TV shows, but my other example, I wrote down 3 examples, right? So one thing, I'll talk about why I came up with this idea for this episode, right? So I've been watching The Umbrella Academy, and you've been hearing about it, and now you want to not watch it even more.
Right.
I've been watching The Umbrella Academy recently, and when I've been watching it, I've been thinking about how it might become a bit of a, not just a 1 series thing, but a 2 series, a 3 series, and a 4 series. And I've been watching it thinking, is this going to end? Is this 10 hours that I'm investing into this show for this 1 season actually going to give me anything in terms of closure to the storyline?
Making no sense.
Well, am I going to get a sense of,
no,
that's a story and it's over now?
I don't know, I haven't watched it.
By the end of it. I know I haven't finished it yet.
Yes.
But I don't know that.
Because every season's a story, innit?
But that's not how everything works. If you haven't seen The Walking Dead in a while, Will.
Excuse me, it's back on Now TV, and I am still on season 5. Bite me!
Well, I'm on series 9, and yesterday an episode came out. And
The Walking Dead's going to finish.
I watched it, and it literally went nowhere. I felt like I had nothing.
It was filler.
Yeah, I felt 80% it was filler. Some of it was like trying to be cleverer than it really was.
The whole episode was filler.
Yeah.
Is it mid-season?
Oh no, it was the second episode back after mid-season.
Right? Yeah, so it's filler.
So they were basically developing their bad guy in the most complex way possible, because she's very easy to understand, yeah. And then you're like, oh my god, this episode is so boring. I can't wait for some whisperers to appear. Or what was the cliffhanger last week to for something to be made of that? No, that hasn't happened. And then you watch it. It comes to literally the last minute. Right, and I go, oh, and I actually get up out of my chair, and as I see whisperers walk in towards the gate of Hilltop, and I'm freaking out about this, and then the episode ends. But people are on the internet saying, oh, it's an amazing episode. I think that they have a brilliant strategy for...
It's called keeping you interested. Think about it. Right, Titans. Everything happened in the last 2 minutes, didn't it? Like something like... So you watched it.
But I feel like it was still entertaining. But with The Walking Dead, it's just filler. Literally, there was a scene previous week in which 2 characters that don't speak much are up on this hill, the top of Hilltop, and they're just looking outside, right? And then there is generally about a 30-second pause, and when they say nothing to each other, and there's no acting, nothing's happening. They're just sitting.
Yeah, but maybe it's about like. It's like raw emotion of how them characters are feeling.
But there is no connection between those characters. They say about 2 lines, and then what is that supposed to be good? Is that what we call good television now? But I swear to you that they literally don't speak to it. There's so much filler, and there's a moment yesterday as well, which literally has a character make a decision, and then realise that was the bad decision, which is exactly what all the audience members were thinking throughout the episode. And then they go back on that decision. And basically they just go home. And I was like, wow, I really enjoyed that. But that's the kind of the problem I have with The Walking Dead at the minute, is that nothing seems to be going anywhere, and I feel like they're taking such a long time to drag it out into 16 episodes that they don't want it to end, because, you know...
Well, they would, wouldn't it?
But if they're sitting there going, we can make... Because they haven't got a deadline, have they, to make that many seasons.
Well, they have.
Each year they're like, right, we need to make 16 episodes.
I'm pretty sure they do have a deadline made by, what is it, Fox or whatever.
But... Who was it that said that they wanted The Walking Dead to go on forever?
NBC or whatever. Is it, what is
AMC,
it?
AMC, they said that they wanted The Walking Dead to go on forever.
Did they say that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
Well, to be fair, how many comic books are there? So they've got.
They're still going now.
Yeah, so they've got a lot. So I think that show will last for at least 50 more years, because there's got source material they can base stories off.
But just because they have the source material, does that mean that they have to keep going with it? Or
well, are they still getting viewers?
Yes, but not as much
are they still getting viewers?
Yeah.
Are people still interested in it?
Yeah.
There we go. They're going to carry on making it then, aren't they? You've just answered your own question.
So shows can live forever if people want them to live forever.
Yes. Like Doctor Who.
But do you think some of it is the idea that maybe people are slightly more... Like, I don't think any show should last forever, because I feel like people...
Well, what do you mean forever? What do you mean forever? Because, like, forever for us is like...
Well, our lifetime.
To our lifetime.
Yeah. So for it to go from now up until, you know, by the time that we have, like, kids and grandkids and stuff.
I think revivals, not forever. If it's the same thing going on forever, it's going to get boring. There's going to have to be a few... Like, it stops for, like, at least 10 years and then comes back.
I do feel like The Walking Dead has got slower, and I feel like it's not as good now. Like, you're on Series 5, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's a lot of walking at the end of Series 5.
I like it.
An awful lot of walking. Like, and then...
The girl's just been stabbed in the neck with scissors.
I don't remember that.
Hospital.
Oh my goodness, you're so far behind.
Yeah.
You know, Doctor Who, if you have a favourite show, yeah, which is, let's say, Doctor Who, would you want Doctor Who to last forever?
Only if it was good. If it stayed in the same quality as Series 11 had forever, no. Because it's killing the franchise.
Yeah, I think that maybe a year or two of that, and then I think the Doctor Who will definitely get cancelled. Well, it might not, because the BBC literally see it as a massive money cow.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Because
every year it's getting people watching it.
Yeah.
So
even the people that say, "Oh, it's rubbish," some people are still watching it because they want to be disappointed.
Because they love Doctor Who. They may hate where it's going at the moment, but they're still a Doctor Who fan and they'll still watch Doctor Who. People may not call themselves fans, but if you've watched an episode and like enjoyed it and you go back to watch it, you're not a fan, but you are in a way, aren't you?
Like, I don't think I would have carried on watching Doctor Who through Series 11 if I didn't feel like I was invested enough too much in the show now, like with YouTube and everything. I felt like I really should just keep watching it with the hope for it getting better. Because, you know, let's be honest, even people that really loved Series 11 could still say that it has fun.
Did anyone love Series 11?
Yeah, people did.
Really?
So, after that weird note, do people really hate shows so much that then it could get cancelled? Because Netflix has recently cancelled basically all of its shows, but there are... it seems bitter.
Jessica Jones, I'm fucking fuming.
It's gone. Punisher's gone.
What's David Tennant going to come back in season 3 and everything?
Season 3 still happening.
Okay, season 4.
Series 4 won't.
Right. Okay, series. But okay, right. Do we know this yet? Is Kilgrave coming back?
Don't know.
Because I'm not.
Hardly anything.
If they're going out and this is going to be their last series,
they don't know it's the last series at this point when they were filming it. The Punisher didn't know that they were going to get cancelled. And
it's just Daredevil left.
Daredevil's gone as well.
They all gone.
But Daredevil has, I think, the biggest...
His Defender's gone.
Yeah.
So all Marvel things have gone.
Yeah. But
okay.
I'll talk about it briefly, but I think that Disney want to put it onto their own subscription thing, so therefore they've taken it off Netflix.
Well, it's a bit like how Titans was to start with. Yeah, but did Netflix cancel it, or did Disney say we don't want you to show them anymore?
Well, they're still on Netflix. I think that they just don't want the show to make any more.
Right.
But if they're going to take it to a Disney subscription service, that's fine, because obviously we won't have it in America, here in Britain. But they'll only have it in America for a while. So we won't have to pay extra, so we'll probably get it on Netflix anyway. But
Start to rub it in your face, you're Americans.
but they also, like the Doom Patrol and Titans. That's subscription. That's DC.
Yeah, but it comes on Netflix, though, doesn't it?
For us it was, but for some countries they have to.
Is it only Britain it comes on Netflix?
I think Australia and that kind of stuff.
So America, it stays
America
subscription
mostly.
only.
Subscription to that DC thing.
Oh.
She's now in the UK.
We got a sponsor for this week's podcast. It's
No, we
called
don't.
Cyberworld's YouTube channel. Now,
How much you paying?
Just appearance fees.
Appearance fees.
Yeah, Dan. When am I getting paid for appearing in all these appearance fees?
You get paid with links.
If you're listening to this right now, can you please just subscribe to Cyberworld, please? If you really want to just get to the 20.
Do you feel like shows, like series of shows, need to actually end now, or do you feel like each series could end in a cliffhanger?
No, I think series by series should end off a story. A brand new series should start a new story, and that's why because they can watch just one series and not be like, oh my god, when's the next one coming out? If they really like that, if they want, oh my god, when's the next one coming out? It's because they love series 1 so much, not because they want to find out what happened.
Some shows like Game of Thrones, they kind of need multiple seasons to do things, because
Game of Thrones last forever.
No, because it's ending next year. Well, this year. That needs multiple series, but something like Titans, that doesn't need multiple series.
I think 3 series are the most for Titans.
Like something like that, and
if one like group of series is gonna last the most, it's gonna be Arrowverse, isn't it?
Well, I don't think Arrow's gonna last much longer. I think Arrow's gonna be the first. Actually, I've heard something that they're not planning to renew it soon.
Legends of Tomorrow.
No.
They're gonna keep that.
No, okay. I'm pretty sure Arrow's been given like a deadline now to end it itself. Shows like Game of Thrones need to last a very long time because their plots are so complicated. But Titans could have literally easily ended their series.
They were. Did you see? It was meant to have a third. What was it? Is it 11? It had 13 episodes in it.
11, I think.
Yeah, it was meant to have 12, and 12. And the 12th episode ended it off. But
why did they remove 12?
I don't know.
Well, it was odd. Well, I thought Titans was odd because it literally goes back and goes, hey, look, Batman's here now. Wait, what? This is not what the show's been leading up to. The show hasn't been leading up to that. It's been leading up to this.
To them finally realising.
Raven thing.
Okay.
And we don't get the end of it.
And it's been finally leading up to the Titans becoming the Titans. They haven't been said, we're Titans. They haven't, costumed up or fought as a team.
And then the final post-credit scene, the show gets a post-credit scene with something that hasn't even ended.
Superboy!
Yeah, but I think that's everything. Do you feel like that's everything, Will? Do you have anything else?
No, I do not think shows should last forever, but they should have revivals if they deserve one. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. This has been your boy, DAJ Studios. Subscribe to Cyber Will. Try to slap my willies. Right, it's in a bit like...
You can't just end the podcast. It's my podcast. You can't just click the button.
Watch me bit.
So before we actually end the podcast, I think that this whole revival thing and this whole show should live forever is something that shouldn't apply to every show and shouldn't apply to the majority of
only good shows.
Well, yeah, but you could. What do you class as good shows? I think that everything.
If you're getting viewers and the viewers are enjoying it, you're alright to carry on. But if you're losing your viewers and your ratings are going down,
and
you got to think about
viewers as well. If your fans still want more, then you should keep giving them more. But what series do they?
I don't think the people making them the fans really enjoy it. I think they're more bothered about ratings. If the ratings are going down, you got to start thinking about ending it. The ratings are still, if they're equal or going up, keep it going.
So the links down below are
Cyber Will. Subscribe. Give me a little cheeky like on the videos, yeah.
My channel's down there.
No one cares.
Is our Instagram.
Don't.
Yeah, but thank you very much for listening. Hopefully you did enjoy this podcast. If you did, subscribe to it, and there'll be more. Will, stop pressing that button. Hey, Will, stop pressing that button.
What? This one?